So it's been a while since I posted a video, and I thought today I'll go through Reddit and discover what are some articles that could be interesting in picking up and having a discussion about. So I'm gonna share my screen and let's see what we can find on Reddit today. So this is a post on somatic reactions to EMDR, cognitive behavioral therapy. What's your stickiest thing? How long do I have to wait before I actually start? This is about Lebanon. It's about grief. What's your biggest dream? All right, so let's go into self-esteem. I'm tired of feeling this way. What do I do? So I'm 30 years old and male. I've always suffered from low self-esteem and self-confidence, but I feel like as I get older, it's gotten much worse. I was bullied a lot as a kid. My parents favored my younger sister, and it was very obvious as a kid. My extended family doesn't like me. I was sexually abused by my neighbor as a child, and this person is highly thought of by my family, so I never spoke up. I flunked out of college. I have a great job now, and I've worked hard to get where I am, but I just feel empty and worthless. I hate everything about myself, the way I look, the way I talk, everything. I don't know why, I always have, and I hate myself more as I get older. I see people carry themselves confidently. I hear them speak up and stand up for themselves. I see them get married and have kids. And the whole time, I just wonder, why can't I be like that? I've seen a therapist, and honestly, it hasn't helped. I'm going on 3 years now. Interesting. I've tried joining the gym, and I can't stick to it. My friends are all married and moved on, so I can't find a gym partner. People who know me think I'm charismatic, funny, friendly, but it's all an act. People are absolutely shocked when I tell them I feel this way, and they often don't believe me. But it gets harder to keep up the act every day. I would never hurt myself. I just want to be clear. I've never had any types of these thoughts. I just want to be normal. I want to be confident. I want to believe I have a purpose and I am worth a damn. I want that more than anything in life, but I honestly despise who I am and I don't know why. The best way to describe how I feel is that I'm always in the way and that I'm a burden. I hate it. What can I do? I'm so tired of living like this. I'm not someone who cries, but I'm crying my eyes out as I type this. Please feel free to ask any questions that may help you get an idea, etc., etc. Thank you so much in advance. So much to unpack over here in this person's experience. Great, Justin, the Dark Knight. So he's 30 and he's suffered from low self-esteem and self-confidence, but it's getting worse as he gets older. The thing that lots of people confuse is that they think as they get older in life, their self-confidence should start improving. But as we get older as people, we start losing hair. Here's an example. We start having aches and pains. We start having less friends. We start having less opportunities. We start having less energy. So sometimes as some people grow older, they might start losing their self-confidence because the things that make them who they are, like their energy, like their abilities, etc., start becoming less and less valid. And unless the person knows how to accept whatever they're experiencing and understand what's really going on in their own personal experience, it's not going to get better with age. Some things are solved with the passing of time. Other things are not solved with the passing of time. So it's not surprising that this person has this certain experience. So let's go back again. I was bullied as a kid. My parents favored my younger sister, and it was very obvious as a kid. My extended family doesn't like me. I was sexually abused, and this person is highly thought of by my family, so I never spoke up. So there is this experience that this person is having. So in his own personal family, he doesn't feel that his family likes him. So if the closest people to him don't like him the way they should, because families should love us and we should be accepted by our families. What this person doesn't know is a lot of people think that their parents or their family doesn't know who they are. And there's lots of differentiation. So we think parents will love children equally at the same level in the same way. But the thing is, they are different people. And some people are funnier, some people are just plain nicer, some people are just more congruent, or there's more chemistry between the parents and this kid. And it's not the kid's fault, it's just this kid is different. Maybe because of genetics, maybe because of their experience, maybe because of their childhood, maybe because of many different things. Add to that the abuse experience that this person had, and the challenges that males have when they are abused, especially by somebody that is recognized as a good person. It's harder for males to express that experience because it's more shameful, and that for lots of people makes them less of a man. So it's very understandable, especially that this figure is somebody that is loved and recognized by the community. And usually these people are, in that sense, unknown. And a lot of them are unfortunately respected by people while they're doing these heinous things in the background. Let's continue. I flunked out of college. I have a great job now, and I've worked hard to get where I am, but I just feel empty and worthless. So he improved his skills. He improved what he's doing in life. He was able to be responsible. He was able to get someplace, but getting someplace is very different than being somebody. And the question is, does he want to be somebody for his family? Does he want his family to eventually love him? Does he want his family to accept him the way that he is? Does he want somebody to see him the way he is? And if we go to the linguistics of things, I have self-confidence, self-worth, self-esteem is how I show up in the world, how I show up to others. And the people that we start expressing ourselves to for the largest period of our life is our parents, our family. And given what this person said about his family's view of him, again, it's not a surprise that he is not seeing the self-worth, because that's where this thing starts. I hate everything about myself, the way I look, the way I talk, everything. I don't know why. I always have, and I hate myself more as I get older. So back to the first point. Self is how we show up in the world. And hate is a feeling that can arise sometimes by not being loved by the people around us, not being accepted, not feeling a certain belonging in a certain sense. So if I was working with this person, doing any coaching or change work with this person, I would work on the hate to start with. And this hate, how strong is it? How familiar? What's going on with it? And seeing how that affects things. The way I look, okay, etc. I always have, and I get older, I hate myself more, definitely with things changing. I see people carry themselves confidently. I hear them speak. I see them getting married. I wonder, why can't I be like that? Well, in a certain sense, if this person's experience is hating self, so if I hate myself, why would anybody in the world want to be with me if I don't even like myself in a certain sense? Now, he might have very valid reasons that internally he hates himself for. I hate myself because I didn't speak up. I hate myself because this happened. I hate myself because of etc. And internally he believes that. So before also addressing these internal experiences between him and himself, whatever the representation is, he won't be able to see beyond that. Doing any form of self-love work and telling this person that you should love yourself and you should appreciate yourself and you should be just knowing your value, etc., won't make any difference, because the hate is innate. And by understanding the origin and shaking that hate in a certain way, things will start going more in the proper direction. People who know me think I'm charismatic, etc. But when I tell them I feel this way, they don't believe me, but it gets harder to keep up the act every day. That's the key word. It's an act. This person doesn't act the way they are because of whatever way they might perceive themselves. So if they hate themselves, if he hates himself for whatever happened, and he's that person that he hates, that's somebody that he doesn't want to be. So by also understanding that and identifying the experiences that might shape who might he become and who he wants to be in the world is something that might also impact stuff. I would never hurt myself. I just want to be normal. I want to be confident. I want to believe I have a purpose and I'm worth that. Well, this is something that might have come from the experiences with the family. I want that more than anything in the world, but I honestly despise who I am. So back to the hate, which was worth uncovering, exploring, and seeing what's going on. He despises himself and he doesn't know why. So after all the experiences that he mentioned, all the things that his experience has shaped him to be, he doesn't know why he despises himself. I might have an idea. What can I do? I'm so tired of living this. I'm not someone who cries. I'm crying my eyes out. Okay. So this is very straightforward and simple. Figure out the hate, figure out the despising, and see what's going on there. And at the same time, just helping this person shake their experience and their identity in a certain sense. Let's see the comments that he got and the advice. There are only two. There's only one effectively, and he replied, I'm saying this with love, but nobody's going to do this for you, being your own gym buddy, being your own parent. Since it sounds like you may have lacked that growing up, be partially your own therapist through reading books on your situation. I like Aziz, etc. I'm saying this with love as well. This is not remotely helpful at all. I've done that. If I could help myself, I could. Okay. So this person is telling, be there for yourself. The person has expressed vehemently, this is, I think, the first time I use this word. He hates self. So imagine I have a friend, let's call him self, and I hate self. And then somebody says, if you want self to become better, be there for that. But I hate that self. So before addressing the hate, before addressing that experience, nothing effectively will change. That maybe the fact that I haven't been able to hate myself affirms I probably made a mistake posting here. No, if you're watching this video, I'm gonna post this as a comment on this post. It's not a mistake. It's just a misunderstanding that people try to help, people try to be positive, people try to share certain experiences, but in a certain way, they share it from their own perspective rather than understanding the linguistics of a person's experience. And I'd be curious what kind of therapy this person is doing that's been going on for 3 years that hasn't helped. Any form of therapy will help in a certain way, unless it's the gaslighting, positivity stuff that are telling the person just to be grateful and just understand things and reframe the way they're thinking. So find out the hate, work on the hate, address whatever's going on in the hate part and the despise part. Allow this person to go into the world, start seeing if things are changing, and then start working on stuff that maybe are skill building related, maybe understanding the lacks that this person has, the needs that this person has, the wants that this person has because of his experience or lack of it, the lack of love, the lack of affection, the lack of connection, etc., that he probably needs. What he's saying, I almost broke the mic, but that's it for today, and thanks for watching. If you have any specific topic in mind that you'd like me to share or talk about or dissect, please drop it in the comment section and share, subscribe, invite your friends. Bye.